setups on, and there will be no formation lap, so you will have cold tyres. And just remember, take it easy on those brakes. You do not win anything in turn 1. You win it on, well, the last corner of the last lap, I guess, really. But still, the best thing is to just take it nice and easy, nice and cautious. You don't need to take any risks this early on. Bear in mind, this is also a street track, and the walls are never very far away. But I've still got Baby Hornet here with me, ready to witness some great action.
Hello again. I'm looking forward to it.
The way you said hello, I thought you was going to start singing, then I got really excited.
I just like to tease you a little bit, it's fine.
Have we just got a blank screen here? I'm not seeing anything, and it's now worrying me again. Oh, I've got waiting for players message.
I'm just looking at the pit lane in a minute, and I'm going to be sad.
I've got a waiting for player. Oh, timer. Thank goodness. That's always a good sign.
Oh,
thank
good.
Lord. I thought we were going to have to just stop then, and I was going to cry myself to sleep.
No, we are positive now.
For the second time in one night, but we are slowly but surely getting to where we need to be. Are you excited for this race, though? That is the question. Are you?
I am extremely excited. How are you feeling about it?
Scared. Oh, 5 red lights. Hold on. I can't see YouTube chat. It's not letting me. But we're underway. I'm going to get rid of that so we can see the action. I will cut to when we have a bit. Let's see. Is everyone it looks a lot cleaner. It's still a bit of contact. It looks like the McLaren's been hit a little bit in the background by the Haas. But I think everyone's got away fairly okay. Let's just quickly change all of this for a minute, and then we'll scroll down, have a little look. There is a yellow flag. I don't know who's round. We need to go track map.
Johnny Smooth's out.
Oh, Johnny is out, and that is a safety car. Well, we made it further than we did in the last race, if that's a positive.
We did, and it wasn't a car park situation, so we're fine.
I mean, yeah. I mean, at least we made it further than we did. Oh, there looks like there's a bit of a glitch going on behind, where cars are overtaking under the safety car. But I think other than that, I feel sorry a little bit for Konnichiwa. Look at the gap he had at the start of that.
Yeah, he had a mighty start there.
He did. I mean, if you're starting in the lead at this race, you would think it's fairly easy to keep a good gap behind, because, you know, it's sort of... Oh, it's only VSC, I've just realised, and we're back underway. I thought it was a full safety car for some reason, but we are back underway, which is all good. Konnichiwa leads us. He's lost that gap a little bit though, which is a shame for him. Donny is still there. He's under Donny is really pressuring Bandstorp here.
He is really pressuring
Quite a bit. He is. He's on his rip. Oh, Bergen just teased me saying red flag. I wanted to cry for a second then. He just put red flag and then winky face. Wow, I nearly cried. Like, tears did nearly come out my eyes. Let's go to tyres, because I'm a nice person and we like tyres. But so a lot of people have gone for the hards, just like they did in tier 3. So oh, was that a little moment for the race leader Konnichiwa there? It looked like it could have been.
He still looks to be alright for the moment.
He looks okay
pulling away
for
already
now, but I think he's going well. Let's have a little look. Everyone's dropping. There's a good little battle for P2 here at the minute.
Yeah, there is.
So, oh, yellow in sector 1. What's happened there? Is that Shadow Lancer?
Spin.
Shadow Lancer's round.
Oh, it's both of them.
Yeah, Shadow Lancer's just gone round. I think he went round, overheated his tyres, and then went round again. But Konnichiwa's got a nice... I tell you what, Bandstorp is closing that gap a little bit. He's closed it a bit to Konnichiwa here.
He has a bit.
So he's not looking terrible at the moment. You've got Donny and B17 in close proximity. Geke's dropped off a little bit here. He's a bit behind, but he's still sort of there.
I think he had an unfortunate restart, but he's hanging on the back. He's catching up a little bit, actually.
He definitely is. Calvin already up into P8, may I add. And he's right up the rear of Jackson. There's nearly contact into the final corner. But now he makes the move into turn 1 down the inside and makes it stick. The Haas is now under a bit of pressure from the Red Bull behind in Kellogg's. But Kellogg's is on those soft tyres, so he really needs to make the most of them. But for now, who did I just see go? Who's gone? Someone's gone. There's a yellow flag for something. I think it's Rotterdam again.
I think it is, yeah, in Sector 2.
Oh, Bad Stop's under a bit of pressure. Donny's there. Is he going to make a move? He makes the move to the outside. He comes so close to the wall. I thought he was going into it. Wow. Oh, Bad Stop's hit him a little bit. Wow, that was tremendously close.
They've both kept going, though.
Yeah, wow. I thought that was going to end in tears. I really did. Geke's now also closing to this. Calvin is absolutely flying. He's on the back already of Winky. So, I think that's going to be Calvin's next. Oh, just realised Donny's actually gone. Yeah, he's made it stick. Bad Stop's having a little look. I don't think he's going to be able to make it stick, however. He's not. So, that is, at the minute, how it's going to stay, I think. So... let's continue on. I think everyone's looking fairly okay at the minute. Geke's just at the fastest lap of the race. Geke is absolutely flying. He's a man on a mission. Bandstop's dropped off the back of Donny here, so he's now under a bit of pressure from B17 behind. So that may cause a bit of an issue.
Yeah.
But, oh, big twitch from B17.
Ooh, big twitch.
I thought he was going, gone then, but he saved it. That was incredible. But Geke's licking his lips. He's there, just sat there smelling the rear end of that Red Bull, even though he's probably a bit too far to have a good smell of it. But I'm going to stop. Anyway, we move. That is a train now forming behind Donny.
It is a bit, isn't it?
Do you like trains, Simon? That's the real question.
I love trains.
Do you like being stuck in them? That's the real question.
I do not. A DRS train is the one type of train I really don't like.
Yeah, they are horrible. But I'm wondering if Geke's just sort of sitting back, not wanting any involvement in it, what could happen in front. Everyone is weaving down the straight to try and break that toe. Bandstop closed a little bit, but not quite enough. He's still got that battle going on. How's Calvin going with? He's right up the rear of Winky. I don't think he'll probably make that move into turn 1. We're going to stick with the battle for second place for now, though. I think everyone's still going fairly strong. Gav is following B17 down in... not B17, Carl, I should say. Yeah, there is a battle for P8. I think Calvin's just taking it. He's right on the back. He's sort of there. Oh, it looks so close to contact between him and Winky, but they seem to be okay at the moment. Calvin is practically pushing him. Let's continue to watch on with this a little bit. I think everyone... oh, what we got? Is that a VSC? Yep, it is. It's a VSC. It's a VSC. So, is that a... Carl's in the pits. What's happened to Carl? I'm guessing he's got damage of some sort to be in the pits this early.
I guess so.
Yeah. Calvin showing some ridiculous pace early in this race. I'll tell you what, if you're Rotterdam, you really want a safety car right now.
You really do, yeah.
It would bring him right back onto the pack. And he'd be loving life, but...
he would, but unfortunately I think it is not going to go full safety.
No, I don't think it is, but round Miami, I think the one thing everyone's learned is there's always... you're never far away from a safety car.
Absolutely.
But we are back green again. Let's go and have a look, because Calvin's still right up the rear of Winky. Is he going to make the move into the final corner? I think he is. He's up the inside. He does have a look. Calvin backs out of it a little bit. Calvin's just waiting to pick that exact right spot, but he's got the run on him. Oh, right, big twitch for Calvin. Huge twitch. That's lost him some massive time. Gab's up to P9 now. Gav's trying to fight
He
for some
is.
redemption after what happened in the Tier 3 race.
He is indeed. He wants to get those points.
Yeah. But let's have a little look, because back on board with P2 at the minute. Let's just quickly see. Calvin's always having a little look at Winky again. He's had a look up the inside before the straight even starts. Calvin's being really, really cautious about this though, but he has to be in some way. But Winky is defending very well, but I don't think he's going to be able to defend anymore from Calvin. Calvin's practically pushing him down the straight. He moves to the inside. He's not going to have DRS, I don't think. Oh, he does. But he's got it. Surely he's going up the inside, and Calvin is through. But let's now go to the battle between...
Oh, no, he's not.
He
ran very wide and Winky kept it.
Oh, wow. But let's just quickly see this battle for P2, because this is the one. Then we'll cut back to Calvin when they come down the straight. But I think everyone is so evenly matched in a straight line, unless you're Gavin, who's running like 0-something wings. Trying to get past Gav is not fun.
Calvin's issue is he's already out of ERS, so...
He is, but he's had a look up the inside. He's trying to get that move done. He's got the inside line. Oh, that's good. I hope Winky stayed out the wall there.
He looks to be alright.
The camera angle cut away. It looked like he was heading towards the wall there, but I think he's got away with it, and Calvin has taken P6. But whoa, what's happened to Donny?
Donny's round.
He's in the
Lost
wall
his
as
front
well.
wing and everything, and here's the full safety car.
Oh, we missed it.
We did.
I'm a bit gutted.
The fight with Calvin was so interesting.
It was. I didn't know if that move was ever going to get done, but Banstorp's now up to P2. Geke's now up to P3. This brings Geke more into play, but I'll tell you something, considering Geke started on those mediums, he didn't have the pace you'd expect him to have over the others, did he?
No, I did not expect that at all.
Like, you would expect Geke to be a lot further up there and pushing them way harder on a set of mediums.
I would have thought he would be up near Konnichiwa at this point, but I think he's being very unlucky with the safety car restarts. I think that's his issue.
The one plus here for Donny is he's only P5. The issue is, when he pits now, he's got to pit again after. He has to.
Yeah, exactly. This is now a two-stopper for Donny, unfortunately.
Yeah. That's virtually nailed on, but there's always a possibility of a late safety car around here, isn't there, really?
Yeah.
But this also brings everyone a lot closer to Konnichiwa. Konnichiwa will not be enjoying this. He builds out the lead, then they all come back closer, and it's creating a bit of unnecessary stress here for Konnichiwa. Oh, Geke's in!
You said that before. Oh, he is. Getting on those hard tyres early.
Sure, no, he can't take... Can you? Could you take him 20 laps?
I possibly.
That's got to be so tight, hasn't it? Surely.
You're going to have to nurse them, and he'll be hoping for a few safety cars, but I think it's possible.
If he can take them to the end, then you'd have to say, coming out in 5th place, he might be the favourite to win this. But
yeah, he might have pulled a blinder there.
If he has pulled a blinder, then fair play, but I think that's too early based off experience that I experienced about an hour ago. So
I have seen Geke take tyres very, very far. So
well, I don't know if you remember Hungary Tier 4, but he took a set of mediums, I think it was like 25 laps or something ludicrous. So
he can take them a long way, to be fair to him.
He has announced himself as a bit of a tyre whisperer.
Indeed he has, and he has proven it many times.
He definitely has, for sure. But they're starting to catch the leaders. Rotterdam will be very happy about this, because he was very close to being a lap down as well.
He was, and this pulls him right back into it.
Yeah, this should bring him way back into play, so he'll be more than happy that there's a safety car out.
Tell you who else I feel really sorry for is Shadowlancer down in 18th.
Yeah, but again, now it brings him right back into play.
Yeah, absolutely.
The thing is, if he can manage to take them to the end, which if Geke can, He's only got to do 2 more laps. Surely they're going to be very second out by the end of the race. Like,
yeah.
There's no doubt they probably can go to the end, but it's going to be there's probably going to be like driving on something worse than ice. It's probably going to be worse than ice, if that's possible. But
absolutely,
it would probably be the worst thing I can imagine to drive on, possibly. But
yeah, absolutely.
But I mean, wait, hold on a minute. Am I seeing glitches? Why has Banstorp's come in? Winky's come in, Konnichiwa's come in.
Why is everyone coming?
And they're all going on to mediums.
That's a very strange call.
Now, there is no way they can take mediums 20 laps. Impossible. So,
yeah.
Not only have they just relinquished track position, but they've also put on a worse tyre.
Yeah, absolutely.
Surely this has gone horribly wrong. Surely.
I'm not sure exactly what's caused that.
I'm a bit baffled by that one, I'm not gonna lie.
If that's an intentional strategy call, then that's very, very strange.
There is not a chance you can take mediums 20 laps, like. So,
no.
Maybe they just maybe they're just praying for a late safety car.
Yeah, they must be, surely.
I mean, Geke is absolutely... Because Geke is now in the net lead of this race, bearing in mind B17 hasn't pitted. So, Geke is now effectively the leader of this race.
He is indeed. I said I had my money on Geke, and again, he's coming through for me.
He has, and he's on the much better tyre. So,
he is. He's on a very fresh set of tyres there.
I wonder, is safety car going to come in this lap? It's a bit harsh on Rotterdam if it does, but I think it may do because he's far enough around. Are we going to see that call? That's the question. We haven't seen anything yet. Oh, yeah, the lights have stopped flashing. No, it's staying out, I think.
It is staying out, I think. This would be a very late call if it was going in.
Safety car in.
No,
Wow, it is a late call.
Oh,
contact between Geke and B17. Oh, I think that's caught a lot of people out. It caught Gav out, that's for sure as well.
That's unfortunate. That is a very late call.
But B17 has gone. Geke's gone right with him. Gav's also right on the back of Jackster. Gav's side by side with Jackster. Let's look at this into turn 1. Gav's ahead of Jackster. He's going round the outside into turn 1. What a move. Then behind you got Ryan and Smith. Look at those side by side. Ryan's got the inside into turn 2. Enough room given by Smith for the time being. Oh, Smith's in the wall. He's round.
Oh, no.
That looked like lag.
So
I don't think that was Ryan's fault. That looked like lag. So I don't think there was much done between that. We may see it in the stewards, but I think... Looking at that, it looked like desync personally.
Yeah, I think it was as well.
Yeah, it just looked very, very unfortunate. But we will continue on. Oh, we've got a lot of wheel-to-wheel battling. We've got Calvin, Mazo, Donny, all in the same picture. Calvin's under a bit of pressure from Donny. Donny's having to look up, it's inside. Oh, he backs out of it. Very smart driving in the end there. But look at Geke right on the rear of B17 for the lead.
He's not giving him any space.
No, he's not.
Oh, we've got a yellow flag.
3 seconds for Calvin. Oh, there's a Haas a little bit twitchy in the background there, but I think everyone's looking fairly okay early on here. Oh, we've got, I think, Smith's round.
Rotterdam's round, unfortunately, again.
Oh, it's a shame. He's got going again, though, so he seems okay for now. Gab's got past Geke.
Oh, but Geke's pulled it back, I think. Oh, it's close between them.
He has, and Geke's back through, so... The issue is Geke kind of needs to escape Gab, attack B17, get past B17, and then start building a gap. Because...
Yeah, absolutely.
Like, Donny, for example, is pitted, and Donny is now up to P5. Donny's now net P2. Konnichiwa's all the way down in P11. He's really, really lost. Winky's jumped him. Costa has also jumped with Konnichiwa. Honestly, like, Konnichiwa has really, really lost out here. Banstorp's lost out massively. Shadow Lancer's now ahead of Banstorp as well. So, we've got battling going on all over the place. Who's the yellow flag for?
Oh,
is that Shadow? Sure. Oh, it's a Haas. I think it's Paulo Costa. Paulo
Costa.
Here's Paolo. He's back going though, so that's a good thing to see. Let's look at Donny and Calvin. Donny's closing, he's closing. Not quite enough this time around. Geke is still there on the rear end of B17. Gab's also sniffing and sniffing and
Smith's
sniffing.
out.
Oh, he is safety car.
And it's another safety car.
Now this is, the thing is, I still think it's too early for B17 to come in.
I think it is, yeah. If you get on the mediums now, you're going to be really pushing to get them to the end.
He really is. And the thing is, what do you do if you're the guys on the mediums that have put the mediums on? Like, the thing is, it is making their mediums last a bit longer, so I guess in some way it's helping them. But
I mean, I would say it's a massive help because it means they're that much closer to actually being able to take them to the end.
yeah, no, you are correct, but at the same time, it's not ideal, is it?
Absolutely not, no. But they've just got to power through and hope there's a late safety car for a set of soft tyres, I think.
Yeah, Kellogg's is in.
Oh.
If he's coming in for hards, then I think he's fine.
It's front wing damage, unfortunately.
That's a bit of a shame, but he's still going to be okay, I think. Like, definitely go to the end, and the good thing for him is the whole pack will group back up. Rotterdam is definitely in a much better, but oh no, Rotterdam's come back in the pits. I'm guessing he's got damage.
Yes. I will tell you in just a second.
I'm actually looking at him currently anyway, so I think it'll be an interesting one. Yeah, damage, but hopefully, finally, this will mean he can group back up to the rest of the pack.
Exactly.
And get back into this race, because last time it didn't allow him to get right on the back of them, sadly.
Yeah.
So who's your early pick here for the win?
I'm still sticking to my guns and I'm rooting for Geke still.
I think it's hard to look past Geke at the minute.
Yeah. Who's your favourite?
I mean, it's got to be Geke because of the tyre he's on and the fact that he's pitted. But, I mean, B17, I get why he hasn't pitted, because the mediums won't go to the end. So he's gonna make a one stop. But, and if there is a late safety car, he is still technically in the net lead.
Yeah, exactly.
And he'll be in prime position, but at the same time, Geke doesn't have to come in, and Geke can take track position. So Geke's definitely the man here in the power position. He can decide what hand to play when.
Yeah, he's definitely got a very strong advantage at this point in the race.
He has. He's the man that everyone's reacted to, and like he's caused a mass reaction, and the only one that's really recovered the reaction is Donny.
Yeah, exactly.
Other than that, the next one down is Winky. The man who was leading the race, Mr. Konnichiwa Beach, is in 10th.
Yeah, he's not looking so good right now, is he?
He's not. I'm wondering if he got caught up in a bit of a kerfuffle at the start of that restart,
I think he must
because
have,
he was, I'm pretty certain, in front of Winky, and now all of a sudden he's obviously behind Winky.
Yeah, exactly.
But we've got 16 laps to the end. I'll tell you something though, that I picked up. When you're driving this track, like, it goes really quick. The race does.
It does, yeah.
Like, I think we had, what, 4? 5 safety cars? 4, 5? I can't remember.
Yeah, 4 or 5.
Yeah, and it still felt like that race went seriously quick.
It's a very fast-paced track, this one.
Yeah. So, but this is definitely going to be interesting. The thing is, if there's not another safety car, B17 is really quite screwed here.
He really is, yeah.
Like,
he's
really screwed.
A bad time, unfortunately.
He is, because unless he could, he still might be on for points, but the win looks definitely out the window, especially when you've got Geke behind you on a new set of the same tyre.
Yeah.
Can go to the end with no worries, definitely now. So, yeah. And then he's obviously got Gab behind him, but Calvin's also pitted. I think actually you may have to look at Calvin potentially for the win of this race as well. Like, the man's tier 2 championship leader.
Yeah, he'll be demoted, so.
He will be demoted, but I mean, he looks good for the on-track win at least. But
Melvin says Baby Hornet is my favourite.
wow, safety car's in again. Last corner call.
Oh!
At least they let Rotterdam.
These are very late calls.
B17's gone on the exit again. So let's see. Again though, this time Gab's got Calvin for company, and I think he's gonna hold him off for now. Oh, Donny's had a good little. He's made a little move up the inside into turn 1. Is he gonna make it sticky? He is. He's throwing Calvin. There's a bit of wheel banging between the two of them. Let's go ball with Calvin here. Oh, Calvin got super close to the wall there. Oh, Calvin's he's not having a look into there, is he? Wow, as Calvin just pulled that off, he has. What a move from Calvin.
Amazing move
there. But Meza and Ryan side by side as well. Oh, has Rotterdam gone round again? Oh, he caught back up to the pack and he's round again.
Oh, that's
such a shame.
Unfortunate.
Winky and Ryan, let's have a look at these two. They are side by side. Winky's coming back at him, Ryan's also on the outside. Ryan looks so good in red, I have to say.
We like Ryan in red.
Ryan in a Ferrari. I've heard it's his favourite car somewhere down the line as well. I'm pretty certain he told me that.
Don't say that too loud.
No, Ryan definitely told me that's his favourite car.
Did he?
Yeah, he's a lifelong. I think he said Senna's rubbish and Schumacher's great. Okay,
I'm staying out of this one.
I think I'm staying off Facebook after this because I think I can already see typing probably coming down my phone anytime soon.
Yeah, I think you're on a wafer thin ice there, my friend.
Yeah.
Oh, very tight between Geke and Gav into that final corner.
Yeah, we're gonna go on board with that. I think. Oh, Geke seems to get a very good exit compared to Gav out of that corner. Oh, I thought.
He does.
For some reason I thought Calvin looked really late on the brakes then, but he didn't. I don't know if there was a bit of desync happening there, but just about gets away with it.
There's a lot of desync at the moment.
Banstorp is also having a little scrap down in 12th with Shadow Lancer. Oh, and he's good. He seems good at the minute. So, actually, let's quickly have a little look at the penalties because I realised. So, Gab's got 5 seconds. Calvin's got 3. Batmazo's got 3. Necromancer's got 3 at the moment. So, tell you something, B17's made a very good restart here, considering he's on older tyres than Geke as well. Oh! Donny's passed. Donny's through on Calvin.
He is.
He's just made a move, very good move, and now his next target is Gavin. I'll tell you something. If Donny can dispatch Gav quickly, he could be onto something. But now, look at
oversteer in sector 2 though.
Look at Calvin's exit out of that corner. He is.
Oh, Shadow Lancer's out.
Oh, is that going to be another safety car? I think that might not be another safety car, you know.
It's in a very awkward position, so I'd be very surprised if it
is,
wasn't.
but it's taken a very, very long time to come out.
No, it doesn't look like.
No,
Batmazo's out now.
Safety car now. Yeah, there you go.
Oh.
I think the Batmazo crash has caused. Did Ryan have contact with him?
I think so.
Oh, he's gone in the pit.
So
Batmazo's gone in the pit lane.
Oh.
He's gone on the pit lane entry.
He has.
He was facing backwards on the pit lane entry. Wow.
Oh.
Right, Ryan's just put on a new set of mediums. He can 100% go to the end. Carl,
oh yeah, no doubt.
Carl's put on his old set of hards again. His 4-lap old hards. So Carl can still go to the end, no worries there. Rotterdam
absolutely
is going to be able to catch back up to the pace. If Rotterdam scores points here, then he's instantly my driver of the day, I think, because he's spun on every restart. And it still keep. It'd be so amazing to see him get points, wouldn't it, from this position? I'll be very, very surprised if we don't see B17 in now. This was the lap I pitted for mediums as well. Carl's got a drive-through for speeding.
That's so
So's Konnichiwa! The championship leader's got a drive-through.
No!
Oh, that is such a shame for him. He'll be kicking himself. This was his chance to pull a massive, massive gap from Scott as well.
It was indeed.
And that is not going to be helping him one little bit. The only good saving grace for him is you still got Gav who's getting 5 place to motion, Calvin who will do. But other than that, all the others, Ryan, Carl, they're down towards the back. B17 is in. Yep. I'm not surprised to see that at all.
And Geke takes the lead.
Yeah, he does. Konnichiwa, I think Konnichiwa thought he could serve his drive through now. He can't, and now he's pitted for softs.
Oh,
this is going to leave Konnichiwa an awful long way behind the rest of the pack.
Oh, and he's on soft tyres with 13 laps to go.
Yeah, I don't want to try those tyres anytime soon, thank you, on the, after 13 laps.
No, I'm not envious of him right now at all.
Yeah, I think I'd stay away from those tyres quite happily.
100%.
But Gavin, the tyre whisperer, is now in P2.
He is.
But Donny, I think he's the man to watch, you know, because those tyres now, it's still going to be tight, but they've only done, what, 3 racing laps, his tyres at maximum.
Yeah, his tyres are going to be in a very good position.
He is maybe now a man to watch for the rest of this race, because
I think he might be.
The only way he's not is if there's a... Well, even then he still might be, but if there's another safety car after this, then that could be where it comes about, but...
Absolutely.
Yeah, let's...
And he's looking very, very solid around this track so far, so...
Yeah, he definitely is. Gav is... We won't see Gav in, but I think Gav's praying for a late safety car, otherwise we may not see Gav get any points today, sadly for him. But let's have a little look. Geke still leads. Let's have a look at the penalties again very quickly. So Gav's 5 seconds, Calvin's 3, Jackster's on 3, Necromancer's on 3, drive through for Konnichiwa and Carl. So let's put it this way, Konnichiwa needs another safety car after this. Like,
Carl's going in the pits, interestingly.
Yeah, that is a strange decision.
Hopefully it's not another person hoping he can serve his drive-through.
No, he's getting wing change. Carl has wing damage. I wonder if he's had contact on the safety car. But Rotterdam's caught up to the back of the pack again.
He has.
Which is...
Maybe this is his time.
I tell you what, after all this, could we see him beat his teammate in this race?
Yeah, I mean, possibly.
After all of what he's been through today, all of a sudden he's back in this race.
Wouldn't it?
It would be. I'm not gonna lie, it would be nice to see him score a point after all that he's been through in this race. So
it would.
But can Geke take his 2nd win of the season? That's the real question. He's definitely the man in the ascendancy seat, but we know Gav loves to have a... Gav will push for that win. But again...
absolutely.
But if Gav's trying to get past Geke, for me at least, I wouldn't fight it. Gav has to pit.
Yeah.
Like I definitely wouldn't... If Gav was trying to get past me, I'd just let him go. And then maybe even let him pull me along with his DRS.
Yeah, absolutely.
But I think Carl is just coming back onto the back of the pack now. He is, so I don't see why we won't see the safety car in this lap.
No, it should be in this lap.
Anyway, quick last bit of safety car chat. What do you think of the Ferrari livery on this game?
I love that Ferrari livery.
And
I was a big fan of it around Monza, and I still love it.
Yeah, and second bit of safety car, have you seen the new McLaren that's coming out?
Oh yes, that is a gorgeous, gorgeous car.
It's very different, isn't it? But safety car's
very
in.
Different.
Safety car's in. When's Geke gonna go? Ooh, he's doing a Gav restart here.
He is.
He's doing a very Gav restart, but he has gone. He's gone midway round, and Gav's come in the pit straight away.
Straight in.
Gav's come in immediately.
So has Calvin, I think. No, he hasn't. Donny just made a blinder of a move there.
Oh, who's that? Is that Paulo Costa, he's up to P4. Where's Paulo Costa come from?
Wow.
He's absolutely blitzed it. Paulo Costa's in a net podium at the minute. Donny's now P2, and Donny's now got a free run. If he can stay ahead of Calvin, Donny's now got a free run at Geke.
He has.
Can Costa throw his name in the mix here?
Back.
He is. Costa's had a look on the inside of Calvin. Wow, has he pulled that off? I don't think he quite has. No, not quite, but he's going to have to run on Calvin here. He's got the slipstream. Is he going to be able to make the move? Let's get another look at Costa. I don't think he's... Calvin seems a bit too quick in the straight line. But let's have a look at the lead. Donny's taken the lead. Donny's gone round the outside. Wow, what a move from Donny. He's taken the lead of the race. That's an incredible move from Donny.
He is having a fantastic race.
He has. If he can make those tyres... The thing is, I think his tyres may still go off a little bit towards the end. But,
yeah.
Wow, that was some move to go around the outside.
Amazing move.
Yeah, it definitely was. Jackson... Oh, I think Bandstop's had a moment. No, it's not Bandstop. I think it was Bandstop,
red car, I think. No?
No, it's not red car. I think it was No, who is it? Someone somewhere's had a moment. I know that.
Yes.
Oh, Winky has now got past Calvin, and he's now got past Costa. He's having a look round the outside instead. What, they're 3 wide. Calvin's got on the inside. Wow, Calvin, what a move. That was committed driving from all three, and amazing driving from all three.
Absolutely.
Wow, Tier 4 drivers, you're going to leave me with no voice at this rate.
I mean, the Tier 4s never fail to put on a good show, to be fair.
They don't, but now Paulo's had another look at Winky. He's up the inside. And Paulo's through, he's into P4.
Yes.
Geke's closing again, though.
Final podium.
Geke's sat there in that DRS still at Donny. Let's have a look. Continuous look. Kellogg's is in P6. He's a bit far off the back of this one, though. Winky and Paulo practically pushing each other through that middle sector. Wow.
Oh, Bandstop's had a moment in Sector 1, but he's still going.
He has. It's good to see him still go, though. We've got 16 viewers. Hello, everyone. This has been an absolute cracker of a race.
Yeah.
It really has. So let's continue on just to see how this is going to go. I think... Oh, Winky and... Is that B17 now past... It is, he's past Kellogg's, so...
Yeah.
Oh, Jax has also just had a look at Kellogg's. Oh, it looks a bit slow through there. Kenichiro has put himself back up into the light, but Kenichiro is now serving his drive-through, which is going to demote him a few places back.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you something, Donny has still got some very, very good pace on those medium tyres. He's managing that gap quite nicely to Geke. Rotterdam's got a 10-second penalty. I think Rotterdam's just had a moment somewhere. Again, he has.
He has. He's not having a good race, bless him.
He's not. Oh, it's such a hard track to get right, though, isn't it?
It is. Once you make a mistake, it's so hard to get your head back in the game.
It's good to see him, though, not giving up. It is great to see that.
Yeah, we love people who just power through.
Because there's always, like, I think this race has shown, I know it still hasn't worked out for him, but he's always in contention. He's back in this. I think, quickly, Donny's tyres are going off, because look at that gap now between Geke and him.
Yeah, he's caught right back up now as Geke.
He has, and these guys are doing well to keep the Tier 2 driver of Calvin a distance behind them. But...
Oh, Gav's had a moment!
Oh, what's happened to Gav? Oh, he has had a moment. A big moment. Wow, that's a strange place to go as well.
Yeah.
But I tell you something, I'm wondering if Donny's running a lot lower wings than Geke here, because he seems to pull away a lot down the straights.
Yeah, he must be running really low wings.
Yeah, he must be.
Oh, Kellogg's.
He's left the session. I'm guessing that's a disconnect internet-wise, so...
Yeah, because it suddenly says he's in first place, but...
Oh, it doesn't say that
like
for
a
me.
desync to me.
It says he's 7th for me, so...
Oh, it says he's
I'll tell you
first
what,
to
if
me.
he is first place, then fair play, driver of the day right there. He's come from nowhere.
Yeah, just pulled a blinder there.
I think if you're Geke and Donny, then you're like, wow, that's got to be some hack, surely. But, like, for him to come from 7th to 1st in literally under a second...
Oh
wow.
no, he's back in 7th now. We're all good.
Oh, is that Gav with another moment? No, I think it might be Ryan, actually.
No, he's still going.
I think it was Ryan who had a moment. Briefly.
Might have been.
Yeah, it was definitely a Ferrari, I know that much. But, I think for now... Geke still there, but I think Donny genuinely does. Look, he's pulling away, and Geke has his wing over. Okay, he's now catching him a little bit, but Donny's breaking that toe just at the correct time as well, so Geke can't gain that little bit more. This is very good. We're still poised for a big finish here, because I still think there's time for Donny's tyres to... Oh, red car's out!
Red car's out!
Where's Ryan gone?
Sector 2.
Wow, that's...
And here comes a safety car.
This changes everything.
Donny says thank you very much. That's exactly what I need, I think.
Now, does Donny stay out and sort of... Because if Donny stayed out, that would create a massive chain reaction, without a doubt.
Yeah.
And I think
But if
you've
Donny
seen
goes
nearly
in,
everyone
everyone's
stay out.
going in for softs.
But surely one of Geke or Donny are coming in, if not both.
If I was Geke, I would give up track position and get on those soft tyres.
But if I'm honest, if I was B17,
Yeah.
I'd probably stay out.
If I was B17, yeah, because he's still on relatively fresh mediums.
6 lap old mediums are not going to be... They're still not going to be as nice as fresh softs, are they? But they're not going to be awful. So...
Yeah.
But we shall definitely see.
What is gonna happen?
Yeah, I'm not sure. I think we're definitely set for a big old finale here.
I think we are.
But we shall continue on and have a little
Donny
look.
going in? He is. He is not. He is. He
Geke's
is.
in.
So is Geke.
Calvin
So
in.
is Calvin. Costa's in.
Winky.
So is Winky. Everybody's
B17.
going in and getting on those softs.
Now Konnichiwa.
Yeah, that's the question.
Does he
now.
or doesn't he? I think he's gonna stay out. I think he has to stay out.
Do you know
He
if
is
I was
staying out. Konnichiwa is. But you know what the issue for him is? He hasn't actually gained any position. He hasn't gained much at all here.
No, and he's on 7 lap old soft.
No,
so
that
he's just
really,
gonna be a bit of a sitting duck for me.
really hasn't worked out for Konnichiwa at all.
No, it hasn't, unfortunately.
I'm surprised Necromancer didn't come in on his hard tyres, being his in 10th as well. But so everyone in apart from Konnichiwa, Kellogg's, who's not actually in control of his car, and Necromancer.
Yeah.
Now, I'll tell you something. Sprint race or what? Do you fancy a sprint
literally.
race?
Quick 5-lapper. We love 5-lappers.
I mean, I think this is going to be rather exciting.
I don't think Bandstorp and Night Shadow are going to catch up, you know, before the safety car comes in.
If it stays, as long as it doesn't come in this lap, I think they'll be okay. They should be. If it comes in this lap, then they're a little bit screwed. But
Yeah.
I think, well, it's only just really come out. I think they can probably. I think you'll probably. I think you'll probably see it go one more time round.
So who's your money on now?
Oh, your guess is as good as mine at this point. Gav, why not? Anyone could win this, literally. Literally anyone. No,
I mean,
honestly,
Gav has amazing pace, but
honestly, Donny, I think his pace in that second stint just then, wow. And I mean, don't get me wrong, Geke shown some great pace as well, but Donny has looked just a little bit stronger, in my opinion.
What Geke doesn't want to do now is get caught up in a fight with...
Clears Calvin nice and quick and just... Or he needs to hope Calvin gets in a bit of a scrap with Costa and obviously Konnichiwa, who we know is rapid behind, but I don't know how much of a threat Konnichiwa is going to be able to be with 8-lap old tyres. So
those tyres are going to be falling off fast over the next few laps.
But I do think Banstorp and Gav are going to make the back of it because they're just coming down the back straight. They're only about 2 corners behind, 3 corners. They're only 3 corners behind, I think. With how slow the safety cars go in, they should pretty much.
Yeah.
As long as they don't make any mistakes, by the time they get to the back straight, we'll be on the back of the safety car. So we're going to have a 4-lap sprint. So who's your money on? Are you changing from Geke? That's the question.
Well, I mean, Calvin's in a very good position with a lot of pace.
Yeah, well, I mean, usually I would say Calvin in this situation, but obviously he gets the 5-place demotion. Yes, okay, he can still win it on track. Yes, of course, he deserves the credit for winning it on track. However, the Tier 4 boys are the ones that are fighting for the title here, so they're the ones that are going to be seen as the winners from this towards the end, because obviously Calvin's going to get that 5-place demotion.
Yeah.
But obviously, if Calvin wins, you've got to say fair play because he's coming from the back and it's a great drive, but...
Absolutely. If Geke can keep calm...
Yeah.
Which, I'm sorry, Geke, I love you to death, but you need to keep calm.
Yeah.
He could do very well here. And he could fight Donny right to the end, but Donny is looking very, very strong at the moment.
I'll tell you something, the one thing I've noticed about Donny is, though, he's very, very quick on the straights, but he's also ridiculously quick on the, ridiculously good on the brakes.
Yeah.
So, it's hard to outbrake him.
We're about to find out. Safety car's going in.
I'm wondering if he's going to pick the same moment as what we've seen across all the tiers. I'm going on board with Geke so we can see when, because the camera angle usually changes and goes really funny, so I want to see when Donny's going to go. He's gone right on the exit the last... Oh, no, he hasn't. He's backed up a little bit. He's still not gone yet. He's gone. Yeah, he has gone now. So let's now go back to the normal camera. Oh, Geke's under a bit of pressure from Calvin.
But Paulo Costa's been caught sleeping a little bit. So, oh, big contact there.
Who's that? That's lost the wing. Was that Costa? It was. Costa's got no front wing at all. Oh, who's that round? Donny's round.
Oh no!
That's going to give Geke the net lead of this race. Especially with the man behind him with no front wing. Konnichiwa's now up to P4. But he's getting past Costa, who's got no wing. Costa's doing really well. Oh, contact between Costa and B17.
This is a big scrap now.
I don't know how B17's got out of that without damage. I have no idea. But Calvin's got the lead. He's ahead. But let's go and have a look at Costa. Costa's just made a move on B17 again with no front wing. How he's keeping that car at that pace going around corners is...
I have no idea.
I mean, it does take skill. I'm not going to lie.
It does. Serious skill.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, I had wing damage for most of the tier 3 and it didn't feel that bad, to be honest. I had, like, I think I spent, like, probably 23 of 20 of the 29 laps of the race without a front wing, and it really didn't feel that bad.
Ooh, big
was that Geke?
Konnichiwa there.
Yeah, that looked like a massive... I think that one maybe looked at in the stewards, because he was quite a distance back from Geke there as well. But look what's going on behind. We have 4 wide heading into turn 1. That's going to end in tears. Why is Geke ghosted?
Ooh, Geke's still in it.
He is, but he was ghosted there. I don't know. Oh, and Winky's round.
Oh, that's so unfortunate.
Yeah,
but that gives Geke a bit of breathing room now, thankfully.
What penalty does... Konnichiwa's got 3 seconds anyway, so Geke is still well in this.
Yeah, he's very comfortable still.
Geke doesn't
stick in DRS.
Geke doesn't need to do anything stupid here. He just needs to stay He doesn't even need to pass Konnichiwa, just stay there with him.
Keep in the DRS range, and you are a very happy boy today.
Yeah, Banstorp, what a recovery. Look at Gavin to P7. He was last on the restart. Banstorp in P8, he was second last on the restart. Those two are both just kept out of trouble. Banstorp's going round the outside, he's up the inside into the side. He's not going to be able to make that move 6, surely.
Close.
Wow, that was beautiful driving from the pair of them, though.
Amazing driving.
It definitely was. Banstorp is... He's got a 3-second penalty. That is so unlucky.
Here comes Gav on Jackster. He's got up P6.
Yeah, is he looking up the inside?
He's got it.
And that is the move done from the Flying Scotsman. Geke's still there, but look at Konnichiwa, the way he's caught Calvin. He's on 11 lap-old tyres, and he's catching a Tier 2 driver like it's nothing.
It's amazing driving from Konnichiwa.
But as long... Geke just wants these two to battle reasonably hard.
Yeah. I mean, Geke is, with penalties, he's currently on for pole position full stop.
He's on for the win, yeah, overall. But, I mean, at the minute he's looking like he's going to get it anyway, because obviously Calvin does get his 5-place drop anyway.
Yeah.
But, I'll tell you something, Calvin with that 5 seconds...
Anyway.
Calvin with that 5... Is it 3 or 5? I can't remember.
3 seconds for Calvin, 3 seconds for Konnichiwa.
Okay, so Calvin will still get P3, but that means he'll get like P8 or 9 overall.
Yeah.
But oh, Geke's had a little look at Calvin.
Oh, he doesn't want to do that. He doesn't want to risk getting a penalty.
I think Geke's now a bit. I think he got a bit worried. He's seen Konnichiwa go through. He's seen Konnichiwa's pace. He's worried that that gap could go above 3 seconds. I mean, it's already a second over Calvin. Geke's going to be trying to get that move done. On the run down to the last corner.
Comes.
Calvin doesn't have DRS.
He's gaining quick.
Geke is getting quick. He's looking up the inside into the final corner. Calvin looked like he gave him a squeeze. Geke's got the move done before the braking zone even comes about. Into the final corner. Now Geke just needs to keep going and make sure that gap doesn't get too big.
It's going to be close here.
Definitely is. Gav is right there with Paulo Costa as well. Costa has done... Look at the job Costa's done with no front wing.
Yeah, I mean, amazing driving from Paulo Costa here.
Like, credit to him, honestly.
It's a hell of a drive.
It really is. Who's round? Oh, I think Gav's... Is that Gav?
I think
it is Gav. Gav's round. He's got no wing. Yeah, Gav's gone round.
Calvin's made a move.
He has on Geke. Oh, that's not helping Geke at all, though, is it?
They're still close. They're side by side the whole way down the straight.
This is not an altercation Geke wants, not when he's got Konnichiwa that close to him. Oh, there's contact. They've had a wheel bang. Oh, so unbelievably close.
But Geke's still in that 3
Calvin's
second
in the
gap.
wall. Oh, Calvin's just gone into the wall. Now he's gone back up the... Ooh. Anyway, Geke is still there, and so is Calvin, but that gap is now rather huge.
Yeah.
And as things stand, I think Geke is just about out of that 3 second window.
He's just inside the 3 second window.
At the minute, but he needs to dispatch Calvin. This battle is going, not helping either driver. But Geke's gone for the switchback. Oh, he's not got...
Oh, he's not quite got it, I don't think, unfortunately.
And he's lost it. Geke has not done enough to win it. He's lost it on the last lap.
That was
Paulo
really
Costa P5. Banstorp in P6. Donny comes home P7. Carl in P8. Winky comes across in P9. Gav will still take P10. Well, he takes P9 actually. Winky will take P10. Luke Chard. Jackster. Kellogg's is on his way. He didn't rejoin the session. And Necromancer is the last classified finisher. Wow, that was an enthralling last lap, that's for sure.
Oh, that was a very, very intense sprint at the end there.
It was, and those front three were not giving each other an inch.
They really were not. My gosh.
That was some insane battling through the tightest part of the track between Geke and Calvin there, though. Very
Yeah,
brave driving
exactly.
from the pair of them. But there is your classified. Well, don't forget this is pending stewarding decisions as well. Kilicho Beach takes the win. Geke Maki takes second. B17 takes third. Cowboy with a 5th-place demotion will take fourth. Paulo Costa in P5 with no front wing. Banstorp, what a recovery. He was last, second last with 5 laps to go. Comes home P6. Donny P7, Carl P8, Gav comes in P9, Winky in P10, Luke Child P11, Jackster in P12, Kellogg's P13, Necromancer P14, Ryan in P15, RS in P16, Batwazer P17, Shadow Lancer in P18, Smith P19, and Johnny Smooth in P20. But that was so much fun, and I mean, we've only seen 2 races so far from Miami this week, but they've been exciting.
Absolutely, they have, and we'll be getting the Tier 1 and 2 races later on in the season.
That'll be the last week, just on the build up to Season 9. That'll be when we get them. But don't forget, guys, we do have one more race this week, and that will be in my streaming baby, that is MRCX. It's back with me for the first time in 2 weeks, so, well, 3 weeks. So I am back, and I am sort of returning home, you could say. But we'll be here in Miami again, the moving car park, as people like to call it. But we are done for tonight. That was very, very good fun. I really enjoyed that, Simon.
Yeah, it was great fun. Thank you for having me again.
Well, always a pleasure, you know this. But I'll be back 7:30 on Friday night with the man who has just posed us all the action, Mr. Geke Matthew. He will be with me live from, well, not from Miami, but we can dream that we are. But anyway, that is it for tonight, and goodbye.